Hello, dear viewers. Welcome back to the series of lessons on the concept of parts of speech. Here we are going to look at adjectives. The four kinds of adjectives we are going to look at are descriptive adjectives, possessive adjectives, interrogative and demonstrative adjectives. Now, before we get into knowing each of these four adjectives, let us first understand what is an adjective. Adjective literally means to add something to a given noun or a pronoun in a sentence. Adjectives are the words which give us more detail or information about a noun or a pronoun in a sentence. Let us look at the definition here. An adjective modifies a noun or a pronoun in a sentence. Modify means to change by adding more information or giving more detail about a noun or a pronoun in a given sentence. It can be placed before or after the noun or pronoun in a sentence. Adjective can either be placed before or after the noun or pronoun in a sentence. Let me explain this with an example. He is smart. He in the sentence is a pronoun, and adjective here is smart because it is placed after the pronoun he, and it is giving us more information about this pronoun he. What kind of person is he? He is smart. In another example, the noun in this sentence is food. There are two adjectives in the sentence, hot and delicious. Look at the place of these adjectives. These are placed before the noun food. I love what kind of food? Hot and delicious. Hence, both of these are adjectives. In the first sentence, adjective smart was placed after the pronoun he. And in the second sentence, the adjectives hot and delicious are placed before the noun food. So what are adjectives? Adjectives are the words which modify or give us more information about the noun or a pronoun in a sentence. They can either come after or before the noun or pronoun. Hope you have understood what is the job of adjectives. The first category of adjectives are descriptive adjectives. Descriptive means something which describes or something which gives us a description. Now, these adjectives are used to talk about the qualities such as height, length, width, age, color, shape, origin, purpose, condition, ability, opinion, and material. As these adjectives talk about the various qualities, these are also called as qualitative adjectives. What is the other name for descriptive adjectives? Qualitative adjectives. We use these adjectives whenever we want to talk about the height, length, width, age, color, shape of the noun or a pronoun in a sentence, or they give us details or information about the height, length, width, age, color, shape, etc. of the noun or a pronoun in a sentence. If we look at the example here, all these adjectives, good, beautiful, tall, large, old, blue, Persian, all of these here are descriptive adjectives because they are used to describe about a noun or a pronoun. Good and beautiful are the qualities. When we want to talk about the quality of a noun or pronoun, we use adjectives such as good, beautiful, ugly, terrible, etc. And if we want to talk about the height, we use adjectives like tall, short. If we want to talk about the size, we use adjectives such as large, small, etc. If we want to talk about age of a noun or pronoun, we use adjectives like old, young, new, etc. If we want to talk about color, we use the names of the colors before the noun or a pronoun. Now, if we want to talk about the origin of the noun or pronoun, or from the place where the noun or pronoun belongs to, we use The adjectives which talk about origin, such as Persian, means belonging to Persia, Italian belonging to Italy, Indian belonging to India, etc. Hope you have understood what descriptive adjectives are. What are descriptive adjectives? These adjectives are used to talk about the height, length, width, age, color, shape, etc. Or they describe or give more information about the various details such as height, length, width of a given noun or a pronoun in a sentence. Now there can be multiple adjectives in a sentence. Like in the previous example, I have written the sentence as I love hot and delicious. There are two adjectives here, hot and delicious. Similarly, there can be multiple adjectives in a sentence, but there is a rule to write these adjectives. We have to follow a particular order in order to write the multiple adjectives in a sentence. We cannot write wherever we want. Let me explain the order of adjectives. Let me just write a sentence with multiple adjectives and explain you the order of those adjectives or which adjective should be placed first. I have written down a sentence here with multiple adjectives. Before we understand the order, let us first identify the noun. The noun here is bowl. Now let us assume that I have a bowl which is from Italy. It is made of wood, triangular in shape. It is old one, large and beautiful. I want to use all these details to describe about a bowl. How am I going to write all these adjectives? First, I need to write the opinion. Beautiful is an opinion or the quality, and then I have to write about the size. Large refers to size, and then comes shape. What shape is the bowl? Triangular. And then comes age. It is ancient, it's a very old. Then comes color. It is of golden color. And then comes origin. Italian. It belongs to Italy, hence it is Italian. And what is the material of the bowl? It is wooden bowl. I hope you have understood the order here. A beautiful, large, triangular, ancient, golden, Italian wooden bowl. This is how you write multiple adjectives in a sentence. This is the order. First comes opinion, then comes size, and then shape, followed by age, color, origin and material. You should never shift this order. And another thing I want to say here is A, an and the, we call them as articles in English, but they are also adjectives. And why they are called adjectives and when to use a, an and the, we are going to learn that in the upcoming videos. But for now, you need to understand that a is also an adjective, because it is talking about one particular bowl which has all these qualities. Okay, I hope you have understood what descriptive adjectives are and how to write multiple adjectives following a particular order. Let us now look at the second category of adjectives, which are possessive adjectives. Now, we have looked at possessive pronouns. We are going to look at possessive adjectives. Possessive means you already know. It means ownership or possession. So possessive adjectives are used to talk about the ownership or possession. The possessive adjectives need to agree with the possessor or the owner and not with the thing that is possessed. We do not use possessive adjectives to talk about the things which are possessed or owned. We talk about the owner or the possessor of the thing rather than the thing which is possessed. Now here, I, we, you, he, she, it, they, all of these are subject pronouns. We have learnt about this in our pronouns video. In case if you don't know what these are, you can go back and watch the videos on pronouns. Now the reason why I've written down subject pronouns is to explain you how possessive adjectives are formed and to avoid the confusion between possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns. My, our, your, his, her, its, their, all of these are called possessive adjectives because they talk about the possessor or the owner, or they give us more information about the possessor or the owner of things. Now, what were possessive pronouns? Possessive pronouns were mine, ours, yours, his, hers, theirs. Do not confuse possessive adjectives with possessive pronouns. These are different and we don't need them in this video. We are talking about possessive adjectives. I have written down a couple of examples here to explain you the difference between possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns. I told you possessive adjectives are used to talk about the ownership or possession. They give us more information about the possessor or the owner and not the object which is possessed. Here, my car is old. My here is possessive adjective because it is talking about the possessor, me. I am the owner. In the second example, the blue house is our house. Our here is possessive adjective. It is talking about us, our house. Another thing you need to keep it in mind is possessive adjectives are always followed by nouns. There is always a noun after a possessive adjective. Car is a noun in the first sentence. In the second sentence, house is also a noun. So a possessive adjective talks about the possessor or the owner and it is always followed by a noun. Possessive pronoun, on the other hand, replaces the noun. The old car is mine. We do not write the old car is mine car because we are replacing the noun car with possessive pronoun mine. In the second example, the blue house is ours. We don't write the blue house is ours house. So what you need to remember is possessive pronouns replace the nouns, whereas possessive adjectives modify or give more detail about the possessor or the owner. There is no noun written after possessive pronoun, but there is always the noun written after a possessive adjective. This is what you need to remember. So what are possessive adjectives? My, our, your, his, her, its, their. I hope you have understood what possessive adjectives are. Now let us move on to the third category of adjectives, which are interrogative adjectives. Now you know what is the meaning of interrogative. We have looked at interrogative pronouns. Interrogative adjectives are also used to ask questions. They are used to ask about the noun. We are going to look at the three kinds of interrogative adjectives. They are what, which, and whose. Remember, interrogative adjectives are always placed before a noun or a pronoun, or there is always a noun or a pronoun after the interrogative adjective. For example, what book do you like? What book do you like? I'm talking about the type of. Here if you observe, what is interrogative adjective. Why? Because it is modifying or asking the question about the noun book. It is not replacing the noun. It is asking about the noun book. Remember, interrogative adjectives are always followed by a noun or pronoun. I'll give you another example. Which team do you like? Here I have used which, and it is also interrogative adjective because it is asking about the noun team. It is not replacing the noun team. It is asking us about the noun team. Another example, whose keys are these? The interrogative adjective here is whose, and it is asking about the noun keys. Whose keys are these? Here in these sentences, whose are those pens? Whose here is interrogative pronoun and not interrogative adjective, because there is no noun after this interrogative pronoun. We are not writing whose pens are those, or we are asking whose are those pens? Which is your book? What is your name? Do we see a noun or a pronoun immediately after interrogative words here? No, there is no noun or a pronoun after the interrogative words here. So all of these are interrogative pronouns. And here in these examples, as these interrogative words are followed by nouns, we are calling them as interrogative adjectives. Interrogative adjectives ask about the noun or pronoun in the sentence, whereas interrogative pronouns are replacing the nouns. They are not asking about the nouns or pronouns. What are they doing? They are replacing the noun. We are not using the nouns after these interrogative words. Let us now look at demonstrative adjectives. Demonstrate means to specify or to point out or to indicate a noun or a pronoun in a sentence. So demonstrative adjectives are used to talk about or indicate a noun or a pronoun in a sentence. Their job is to not replace the noun or a pronoun. Their job is to indicate the noun or pronoun. Now demonstrative adjectives can be categorized depending upon the distance as well as singular and plural. If we want to talk about a noun or a pronoun which is near and singular, we use this. If we want to talk about a noun or a pronoun which is near and plural, we use these. Similarly, if we want to talk about a noun or a pronoun which is far and singular, we use the demonstrative adjective that. And if we want to talk about a noun or a pronoun which is far and plural, we use the demonstrative adjective those. Let us understand by looking at a couple of examples. This book is mine. Here, this is demonstrative adjective because it is not replacing the noun book. It is specifying or adding information about the book. It is talking about a book which is mine. Hence it is demonstrative adjective. That pen is hers. Here that is demonstrative adjective because it is not replacing the noun pen, but it is specifying or talking about a specific pen, pointing out at a specific pen which belongs to her. Remember, demonstrative adjectives are always followed by a noun. Here in both of these sentences, book and pen are nouns and they are immediately after demonstrative adjectives. Now the difference between demonstrative adjectives and demonstrative pronouns is demonstrative pronouns are used to replace the noun, and we do not see the nouns immediately after the demonstrative pronoun. For example, this is your book. This is considered as demonstrative pronoun and not adjective. Why? Because there is no noun immediately after demonstrative pronoun. It is replacing. We are not writing this book is your book. What are we doing? We are replacing the noun and writing this. Similarly, those are your cats. Here, those are your cats. Those is demonstrative pronoun and not demonstrative adjective. Why? Because it does not have the noun immediately after it. It is replacing the noun cats. We are not writing those cats are your cats. Okay, hence it is demonstrative. What is the main difference between demonstrative adjectives and demonstrative pronoun? Demonstrative adjectives modify or specify or indicate a noun or pronoun in a sentence. There is always a noun or a pronoun immediately after demonstrative adjectives, like how we have book here immediately after demonstrative adjective this, and pen here after that. Whereas demonstrative pronouns, what they do is they replace the noun. There is no noun after a demonstrative pronoun. They are used to replace the nouns in a sentence. So never confuse with demonstrative pronouns and demonstrative adjectives. I hope you have understood the concept of demonstrative adjectives. That was all for today's video. We shall look at the other kinds of adjectives in our upcoming videos. Until then, goodbye and take care.